I'm HybridFoxKid and welcome back to the Three Nations SMP. I finally did all the skirting of the entire Fisher Market area and it's looking pretty decent. It took me a while. I had to gather a lot of wood and also work around the base that is submerged in water. It doesn't hit the bottom of the ocean, I will get there eventually, but for now it's just all sheer cliffs. So in this episode I'm going to be working on all of this area, making it feel inhabitable, as well as adding market stalls, pathways, and 2 big new buildings into the area, making this area feel less like a two-place area and more like a town or city. So I've gathered all the resources that I should need for this build and I'm going to get right onto it. Here we are, all finished with the 2 fisherman huts. I originally planned for this taller one to be only 2 blocks high and then this one be 1 block high. And then when I put it in a creative sketch world it was too short and stubby, so I'm like, let's add a little bit of height to it. I've done the pathway as well and it branches off into 2 different sections. So down here is what we're doing a little bit later, is we're actually going to make a jetty all the way, I think just past the ice maybe. And I think I'm going to sprinkle sea lanterns. I need to get them. I'm going to sprinkle sea lanterns around the place. And hopefully melt majority of the ice. If not, I'll just get kelp to the top. But this part here, I was going to make another dock. Going over to Magnus Void area, because this goes directly to Magnus Void and this here goes relatively close to Niviir. But instead, I thought it'd be too much. So instead, I'm going to make, hopefully, a cute little, like, a pier where you just stand on and look into the vast ocean. My one big problem with this game, a big problem with, like, me playing games like this, is I'm very, like, crucial about patterns. Like, everything needs to be in a pattern. And if something's not in a pattern, it drives me mad. So, that's also something I'm trying to do, is I'm trying to make it that I'm not like that, and trying to test my comfort zones with like ununified patterns and the way the place is laid out. Oops. So hopefully that's something I can maybe one day get over, but at the moment I'm struggling. There we go, and there's a little outlook area from the top side, and once the sun comes back up I'll do the bottom side. Okay, here on the bottom side, yeah, I'm hoping not to disturb this too much, so just this and there, and make this go down 2 layers. That should be good like that. And him, he can go there. Spruce, spruce, and spruce. Yeah, I think that looks decent. Now I just gonna strip it all. Strip the wood. Okay, I'm not sure about this. Yeah, that doesn't look half bad. And then we'll just add a chair with a couple signs. And there we go. A happy little viewing spot. but also doubles as a fishing pier. So until I have my jetty done, I'm just going to be fishing from here. Even though it's not a very good location, you can't really see, but if I zoom I can see. But yeah, I'm going to catch a couple fish for my aesthetical buildings later in the market, and I'll be back when I've caught a couple more. And there we go! I've lost that fish, that went way overboard. Oh, I got 2. With that, that should be enough fish for the little project I want to do down here. Aside from fishing now, I just want to decorate this place a little bit more. So for this area, I'm planning to put a bunch of market stalls. So I've sketched out the actual physical stall itself, and if I can find the right wood, there it is, it's already in my books. I've built a 3x5 market stall, so I already have it planned out, so I have no idea how I'm going to do this. Because the way I want this place to feel is I want to make it feel kind of cluttered, but organised clutter. Because if I have it too messy, it will really annoy me. So, yeah. Looking for it to be cluttered and clustered. There we go. I think that's all the layout of the actual stalls. And yeah, I've got to get on to making them. Okay, so how it's going is these get stripped. Oh, it's here for a base. Oh, I gotta put snow under everything now because I don't like grass showing. Pop these here for the vendor to sit in. This one could go. He goes there. One more there. And then we got 2 high fence posts. Okay, so we have white wall here, not there. And I'm gonna make this one alternate between cyan and white. I'm not too sure whether I want it to be like always alternating between cyan or white, or have every other stall have a different colour. I'm still debating with that one. And there we go, there's our first vendor done, and just to top this off, I'll pop a little fish in here, and this guy's gonna sell cottons. So it's essentially gonna be like that for all these other areas. So I'll get done with them, and I'll be back when it's finished. And here we are, the market area now filled with stalls. We have little barrels everywhere, barrels with water. Surprisingly, they don't actually freeze into ice, which I was very surprised about. And yeah, all the fisherman stalls with all the different fish stuff. We got a lot of Heart of the Seas on this place because I hunted for boats for a long time, so I got a lot of them, so I'm like, yeah, I use it for aesthetics. And with the bonus of the statues book, I was able to make cute little fishing rods, so it looks like they've got fishing rods for sale, so you can pick one of them up and just go fishing for a bit. So I decided to go with more cooler colours instead of going with like pinks and reds and stuff like that. So I think all my market stalls, as well as everything in this area, is going to be a lot of cooler colours, like no reds, no oranges, like here. It's just very cool. I'll probably use nothing pastel or bright. So what I'm moving on to now is we're going to get crafting on the dock area so boats can come into this place. So we'll get started on that. With that, the docks are all finished. Not as long as I originally thought it was going to be, but I thought if I made it any longer it would start interfering with our spawn island, which we do plan on making more of a building and less of a small tiny island. So essentially I have to get rid of all of this ice here and try and find a way to make the ice stay away. So I probably might put like a trading ship here, like a big one. So I gotta get rid of all this part. And this part here, mainly for aesthetics, is to get, like, when Obsidian or Remi decide to come pay a visit, instead of landing on the ice, they can pull up here, jump up the ladder, and jump into Glacious. So, to be able to melt the ice, I am planning to put little sea lands everywhere. And the problem is, you gotta go to an ocean monument. Another problem is, we haven't conquered an ocean monument yet, or even made a farm, so yeah, we gotta go to one of them, get a couple sea lanterns. I don't plan on conquering it, I just plan to hopefully swoop in there, kill a couple guardians, get enough for the sea lanterns we need, and yeah, it's going to be scary. I'm probably gonna die. I don't know if I'll actually get this done. I might save it for a later date when we have more stuff. Just before we get on to doing that, I was coming back to my house and I discovered I had a little gift waiting at my front door from Obsidian. Ooh. Oh, okay. This is some things I desperately want. Well, you can't go wrong with diamonds and you can't go wrong with emeralds, especially with all the villages I have. Always need food, I'm always running out. I do not have a proper food farm. But the one big things I'm looking at are ancient debris. I hate mining ancient debris with a passion. It's just not fun. I don't enjoy it. Bombing with beds in the nether is too scary for me. So yeah, I'm glad I've got spare. So now I've got like 2 sets of netherite picks and they're all gifted from Obsidian. I gotta get him a good present back. Let's do that now. And here we are coming up to Niviir. It may not look like much on the surface, but Obsidian has been spending a long time working on his underground because Niviir is actually a base, come on boat, is essentially letting the jungle thrive and burrowing underneath the ground. So his entire nation is all underground and it's looking pretty cool so far, I must say. So he's slowly branching out, he's got villages absolutely everywhere. Oh, he's done the roof, I haven't seen this. Oh, this is lovely. Yes, his builds are very nice. So this is his main area. As you can see, his chests are absolutely out of control and he has villages for days. Way more than my measly little 12. Just gonna pop the chest here. Boop. There we go. Paint it white. And there's that one. In time to also give a Christmas gift to Remi as well. And we are sneaking up to Remi's area. I can see his area is still plagued by cakes that Obsidian decided to throw at all of us. And I'm not sure where he's stationed. I think this is a cow farm. Yeah. Oh, there's his house. Let's go up there. There we go. Pop him here. There we go. And some white. And we're all done with that. Now back to what we were doing with the ocean monument. Here we are at the Guardian Temple, just on a little island a ways away from it, and I popped my bed here because I do expect I'm going to die. I am rocking no armor at the moment. I'm going to hope for a potion of invisibility, sneak in, kill a couple, sneak out. Should be good. Hopefully it goes well. As far as I'm aware, you only need one, or you can only wear 1 piece of armor, I think. I'm probably going to be horribly wrong. But let's hope I can get in without too much death. And yeah, I packed absolutely nothing on me because I know I'm going to die. So let's hope for the best. I didn't even bring a pickaxe, so I can't steal these sea lanterns up here. I will go through this way. Oh, please don't see me. Whew. I am back from the adventure to the ocean monument. It didn't go quite as planned. I got not enough, nowhere near enough of what I need. I definitely need to make a guardian farm soon. But kind of forgot that drinking milk gets rid of your invisibility. So I was happily mining the top 3 sea lanterns and I kind of got attacked by like 20 of them. Not really, like 3. But it did a lot of damage, but I somehow got out alive. I don't know how that's possible, but I did. So I really only made it out with like 9. That's nowhere near enough. But I'm going to make it work. I'm gonna just put around the first couple, have a guiding post of what's gonna happen. So, with a little bit of testing, I finally worked out how I was gonna place the sea lanterns. At first I placed them in a way where they're sporadic and like kind of everywhere, but it didn't look nice and I had to find a way to melt all the ice, and the kelp being everywhere all over this area looked too much. So I decided to make them little guideposts to melt the water so people coming in can just quickly guide in and jump off out this way. I think that's all the time we have for this episode. I got a lot of stuff done. I'm really happy with how this area turned out. There are a couple things I wanted to do, kind of what's gonna go there, and what's gonna go around the back of the area, around here. But I ran out of time, so that will probably be next episode, or maybe the episode after, because possibly I could be fighting the Ender Dragon next episode with Remi and Obsidian. So there's going to be a lot of end hunting, and I'm going to finally get my wings. I'm so excited. But I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you guys did, leave a like and maybe subscribe if you want to stick around. All good. I'll see you guys next time. See ya.